All right, traders, Adam here from Bull Logic doing a market analysis with you. Finally, a good day for the bulls as they put in some solid gains, up about 0.75%, went up most of the day and then just started to flag off in the afternoon and into the close. Nice break of this downtrend that we highlighted yesterday, talking about how we were tapping on this resistance and we needed to break through to finally break this downtrend. Otherwise, we were going to do for another pullback. We did get that breakthrough, so now the bulls can actually start putting in some more gains, and we can really see another run to the highs. One thing we got rid of was the short-term bear flag that we were pointing out that has now been destroyed with this breakout, so that's a good sign to see if you're bullish. We did have a nice 3% correction here in price, and it looks like we might make another run to that 1477 highs, or that 1474 highs, excuse me, that we put in on September 14th. So definitely going to keep that level on watch for our next resistance level. NASDAQ up a little bit, did break through this resistance and over that 20-day moving average. It was only up about 0.5% today. Apple was down today. Nothing to be alarmed about here. It's just some sideways movement on low volume, so I'm not too worried about that. Looking at the Russell, we put in some nice gains. I thought it was actually going to lag the market for most of the session because it was down in the red when the S&P was in the green. Money started flowing back into small caps, which is a good sign. When money is flowing into small caps, it means risk appetite is back on and people are being a little bit riskier with their money, which is a good sign for a continued uptrend. One thing we saw that helped support this was a 5% move in the VIX. Definitely a lot of selling here in the VIX, which I thought was a little surprising just because we're going into our big numbers tomorrow. Remember that we do have the unemployment numbers coming out tomorrow morning about 8 a.m. Eastern time, so definitely be on watch for those. Those will be the big market mover. We could see a big 1 to 2 standard deviation move. So 1 to 2% move in the market come tomorrow if those numbers surprise or disappoint. Transport's another good day. Remember we were talking yesterday looking for a follow through going into these moving averages. We did get that today, even though it was on low volume, but it's still very encouraging for the market. And the shining star for this or for today is the financials, up 1.5%. That was a very strong move. Remember, again, if we want a good run, we need financials and technology to lead. Those are very strong sectors for us to really get behind and really rally behind. It was up on strong volume, so that's another good sign. And we'll have to see if this is going to have another continuation run. Again, we are still very bullish here as long as we hold our support lines, especially the 1420 level. That is our main support line. We need to make sure we hold above that, but we also have the rising 50 and the 200-day moving averages. I know I hammer on this every single night, but it's just something that people need to know. Don't worry about these little bitty blips in here, these small movements, because in the grand scheme of things, we are still in a very big bull trend here, as you see with our run up from June. So definitely be careful of those numbers going into tomorrow morning. Make sure you check the reports before you throw on any big trades. Check the futures, see how we're trading in the morning, and then just good luck to you on a Friday.